Major Kalshi classes, online courses for all defense exams. Recorded lecture, e-notes, daily live classes, online test. अब online पढ़ेगा तभी तो फौजी बनेगा इंडिया. Download the MKC Learning app and fulfill your dreams.
May I come in, sir?
Please come in.
Good morning, sir. My name is Disha Singh.
Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
You are coming from which place?
Sir, I am coming from Aligarh, Uttar Pradesh.
Okay, tell me about yourself in 4 minutes.
Okay, sir. My name is Disha Singh, sir. I am coming from the city of Logs and also known for major educationalists like Sir Syed Ahmed Khan, who is the founder of Aligarh Muslim University. Sir, I have a small family. My father's name is Mr. Anil Kumar Singh. He is a businessman by occupation. My mother's name is Shashi Singh. She is a homemaker. She has done her PhD in military science as well, and she sacrificed her career for my little brother. My younger brother's name is Mr. Udayan Singh, and he is a special child. And sir, I have done my BLLB honors from Aligarh Muslim University and I have scored 76%. Sir, I have done my 12th standard from CBSE affiliated Krishna International School where I scored 70%. Sir, I have done my 10th standard from CBSE affiliated school, St. Fidelis School where I have scored 80%, sir. Sir, during my school days, I have also qualified for NCCC certificate. I have been very active in sports and cultural activities as well. Sir, in my college days, I have represented my university in various moot court competition, Model United Nations and Youth Parliaments, sir. Sir, apart from being a debater and a mooter, sir, my hobbies and interests are Kathak dance and designing in fabric and designing in interiors and home decoration as well, sir.
Okay, and you want to join Indian Army?
Yes, sir.
There is some ambiguity in your this PIQ form. You have written that you have done your 10 plus 2 from year 2010 to 2011.
Yes, sir.
Your 10th from 2013 to 2014.
Yes, sir.
How it is?
Sir, because I had to drop my 11th standard because of my health conditions. Sir, I've been admitted continuously in the gap of 2 to 3 months because of liver and lung infection. That's why, sir. Because of my health issues, I had to drop my 11th standard, sir.
Okay. So, Aligarh, actually it is very famous place.
Yes, sir.
And particularly for what did you tell Logs and Aligarh Muslim University,
Yes,
Sir Syed Ahmed Khan?
Ji.
Okay. Are there some other places in Aligarh which are also important, very famous?
Sir, we have Aligarh Fort as well. Sir, apart from that, all the historical places are there in Aligarh Muslim University. For example, we have a bell which is inaugurated by Queen Elizabeth. Sir, we have Kennedy Auditorium, which was named after John F. Kennedy. Sir, apart from that, we have our cricket pavilion as well, sir. Sir, these are the things which can be seen in Aligarh.
Do you mean John F. Kennedy visited that place?
Yes, sir.
There was some problem in MU sometimes back regarding some portrait of Muhammad Ali Jinnah.
Yes, sir.
What was that problem?
Sir, we have this portrait of Jinnah, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and we have the second portrait where Mahatma Gandhi ji and Muhammad Ali Jinnah ji were shaking hands in our library museum. The MLA of our Aligarh, Sir, Mr. Satish Gautam, raised the question that the portrait of Jinnah should not be there. So, what happened? Some disturbing elements which belong to Hindu Yuva Sena, they attacked some students of Aligarh Muslim University regarding that. That's why the students of Aligarh Muslim University protested against that. So basically the incident has been given political colors because we were having this portrait from like 70 to 80 years. Nobody raised question about that, and the portrait was hanging in the museum, sir, our museum, sir, and the our vice chancellor also told that we are not going to remove this portrait. If you want to complain about this, or you can give us in writing. We can
But
make
what
the
I
solutions.
mean-
Yes, sir.
Mr. Muhammad Ali Jinnah,
Yes, sir.
I think he was responsible for partition of the
Partition,
country.
yes,
So, what's your opinion? His portrait should be there or not?
Sir, likewise, we have Jinnah House in Mumbai. We have portrait of Jinnah in various museums in our India. That portraits is hanging there because it was just an image. We are not. Jinnah is not a thinking. We are not praising his actions. It's just a portrait, sir.
Was he alumni of MU?
Yes, sir. Once, sir. He also visited AMU long time back when AMU was not an institution. We have this in 1875. We have our Oriental College, which was later named as Aligarh Muslim University in 1929. In 1900s only, he visited AMU, sir.
Okay. So, Aligarh is district also, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many districts are there in UP?
Sir, we have 76 districts.
And what is the population of Aligarh city?
Sir, 34 to 36 lakhs, sir.
34 to 36 lakhs.
Lakhs, yes, sir.
Can you give me the correct figure in lakhs?
Correct population of UP or sir, correct population of...
Correct population of Aligarh city.
Sir, 34 to 36 lakhs, sir.
As per 2011 census?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Because you are telling too much variation. 34 to 36 lakhs. It is the
Too much.
variation
Sir,
range is 2 lakhs.
Around 34.5 to 35 lakhs. I'll stick to that, sir.
Let's see. Okay. So your father is what he's doing?
Businessman by
What
occupation.
business he does?
Sir, he owns various tenders in beer factory, which is situated in Aligarh.
And his education MA history.
Yes, sir.
Your mother education
PhD in military science, sir.
military science.
Yes, sir.
I think you were motivated by her to take up this NCC. Is it?
Yes, sir. And even my grandfather motivated me to join NCC. And when I heard about NCC, I was really very excited and I was very passionate. And I always admire the army life, their motivation, their passion, and their dedication towards our country, sir. That's why I joined for NCC, sir.
I see. So your father was serving in army sometimes back?
No, sir.
No, you were not an army man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So you must have seen some qualities, specialties in your parents.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you tell me two qualities each of your father and mother?
Sir, I think two are not enough, but I've seen many. For example, my mother she has done her PhD, but she sacrificed her entire career for my younger brother to take care of him, sir. And I have seen her tackling many difficult situations, and she always remained calm, sir. Sir, she motivated me in my times, and sir, not even my younger brother, she has taken care of me as well in my studies and my family. Sir, apart from her, my father is a very broad-minded person, and he always motivated me. I must not use this statement, but they have raised me like a son, sir. Sir, because and I have always been very motivated because my young brother is my strength and motivation and everything, sir. So these are the qualities that I adore in my parents, that I admire in my parents, sir.
But you tell me one thing.
Yes, sir.
Do you see anything in your father which you don't like?
No, sir.
Nothing?
No, sir. Not at all.
Okay. He had business of, he had many tenders and with that business of drinks and all.
Yes, sir.
So, does he take some drinks?
Yes, sir.
So, do you object sometimes?
Not particularly, because he is a social drinker. But now he is now 62 years old, and now he drinks occasionally, sir. But when it comes to his health, I object sometimes. Yes, sir.
What is his reaction when you object?
Sir, he smiles and to ask me that he will not repeat it again.
Okay, this is usual answer of those people. Those who take something, this is usual answer. No problem. Very nice. Where is Anathalaya in Aligarh?
Yes, sir.
Where it is?
Sir, we have Mother Teresa Orphanage, sir, there. Sir, it is... Sir, it is 2 kilometers away from Katpula, sir. It is known as Railway Road, sir. Sir, Railway Road.
Have you ever visited this place?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have been into social services and there, and my grandfather used to donate an amount in Mother Teresa Orphanage on my birthday only. So I visited them, and apart from that, I have been more inclined towards the old age and beggars. Although they do not have any place.
Old age home is also there in Aligarh?
Not particularly, sir.
Not particularly.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So who is the Chief Minister?
Sir, Mr. Yogi Adityanath
Do
ji.
you like him?
Yes, sir. I admire his work and his dedication. Although he was new into politics, but I like that he is very focused and strict about the law and order of the UP, sir. Sir, I like these qualities in him.
And he's also from BJP, you know.
Yes, sir.
So there are two reasons for liking him. First is that he's from BJP, and that he's doing some good job in the UP, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So
sir,
both you like both these reasons.
Sir, being a law student, I do not take sides of any party because I am not. You cannot say that I am a BJP loving or BJP supporter, and you cannot say even I am a Congress supporter. I admire some of the points of the BJP, but I also dislike some of the quality, some of the things of BJP. Sir, BJP, he's the member of BJP is not the reason, but his works are the reason that I like him, sir.
Okay. He is enforcing some rules in UP, or there are some other states also, that go raksha, go sevak, then there should not be any slaughterhouse in UP for go buns. He has been talking about all these things.
Yes.
He is enforcing also. Do you think it is right?
Sir, particularly for cows, he's indicating more towards the mythological importance that because cow is a sacred animal in a Hindu religion. But when it comes to all of the animals, same initiative shall be taken for all of the animals, because animal abuses, the rate of animal abuse in India is getting high day by day, sir. And sir, when it comes to Gaw Sevaks and Gaw Rakshaks, in the guise of that, most of the disturbing elements are also doing many wrong things. Apart from that, and when it comes to slaughterhouses, yes sir, slaughterhouses shall be regulated. For example, sir, in our Aligarh only, when it comes to rainy season, we have a foul smell all around, sir. Sir, the slaughterhouses shall be regulated, but we cannot close them, or we cannot stop them, sir.
We cannot stop them, or we should not stop them. What do you think?
So we should not stop the slaughterhouses, sir.
Okay. See, I think you have done 5-year course, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So this is through some entrance?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me, who taught you Hindi in class 10? Who was the principal of that school when you were studying there? What was your favorite subject in class 12? Who was your favorite teacher? Why was favorite? What was the name of the principal? Who was the dean of your college, that's MA, when you were studying there? Then name the vice principal. Who is your governor? I mean governor of UP. And you told why you want to join Indian Army, so I will not think that. Tell me, who is education minister of India? and tell me two qualities each of your best friends. And how many friends you have in your larger friend circle? What is population of UP? Answer.
Okay, sir. Sir, my Hindi teacher was Prachi ma'am in my 10th class, sir. And sir, in my 10th class, I was in St. Fidelis school, and I have my principal was Father D'Souza. Sir, this school was Catholic school, sir. Sir, in my 12th class, I belonged to PCB stream, sir, and biology was my favorite subject. And my favorite teacher was Yasmin ma'am, and my sports teacher Naresh, sir. Sir, my favorite subject was biology only, but where I scored 97 out of 100 in biology, and then I scored 57 out of 100 in physics, sir. Although initially I was a medical aspirant, but then I later discovered I have a huge interest in law as well, sir. Sir, I tried for medical for very first time, then I opt for law, sir. Sir, in Aligarh Muslim University at that time, our vice chancellor was Lieutenant General Zaminuddin Shah, sir, and our faculty, dean of the faculty, law faculty was Professor Javed Talib, sir. Sir, in my law, I liked Constitution very much, sir. And sir, at that time, when I was in my second year of my pursuance to my law, I've argued a PIL before the Honorable High Court of Allahabad because of my knowledge in Constitution, sir. And sir, I have a huge friend circle, but Raj and Parushi are my two close friends, sir. Sir, they are my childhood friends also, sir. Sir, when I talk about Parushi, the first thing that came into my mind is that she is a fighter. She remains calm in every situation and handles every situation very carefully. And although she is suffering from PCOD, sir, but she always fight. She always remain calm, sir. And when it comes to Raj, I saw him as a very helping, obedient and a caring person, sir. These are the qualities I like in them, and they are as such no disqualities, sir. They complain about that we should hang out some more, sir, because as we are living in separate cities right now, sir, we don't used to hang out daily, or we don't get that much of time, sir. These are the things. Okay. The population of UP is, sir, 4 to 5 crores this time according to the census of 2011, sir.
4 to 5 crores?
Yes, sir.
By population, it is the largest state of India, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Many states have population more than 4 to 5 crore. Many other states have. Yeah. Anyway, it's your answer, no problem. Now, tell me, you were above average in class 10 also, in class 12 also. Yeah. What particularly attracted you towards law? What came into mind that you got attraction towards law? What was the reason?
Sir, by law, the first thing that comes into my mind is to help the people who are in need of justice, sir. Secondly, sir, law is a profession which associate you with daily to daily life. You came in contact with the major and minor problems of the people, sir. Sir, justice is the primary thing when I heard about the law, sir, and I am very much inclined toward it. Not just that, sir, the speedy justice and equal and free legal aid, sir.
Nice, very good. Now, you tell me, by doing this 5 years course, it is considered, it has more weight than 3 years course, isn't it? And I think you have told that you have discussed some case in Allahabad High Court also. In my opinion, if you go to a high court and take care of your career, you can earn a lot of money. lot of money. Here at Allahabad, we hear about many, advocates who are in High Court. They earn lot of money. In military, there is no such money. When you join as a lieutenant and captain, hardly you get 10 lakh to 15 lakh in between something. Why you are leaving so much money and trying to join the Indian forces or Indian army?
Sir, money is not everything in my life. Sir, I will never compromise my morals for any amount of money, sir. And when it comes to army service, sir, it gives me self-satisfaction. From the childhood, I want to serve my country.
Look
And
towards difficulties also. Look towards the army life difficulties also. And easy life at High Court Allahabad. Compare these both. Then tell me, why you want this difficult life and not the money, what they are getting?
so there are always going to be some difficulties in life, sir. Sir, life is all about learning and moving on, sir. When it comes to army, and I'm coming from JAG entry, sir. Sir, I think this is the best option and the best way to serve my country with my specialization, sir. That is law, sir.
Okay, right, very good. So, other than your law books or your course book, do you read any other book also, जैसे novel या कुछ religious books or something? Do you like to read some other books also?
Sir, although I don't get sufficient time, but I like to read the editorial columns that is always in the newspaper, sir. Sir,
What newspaper do you read?
sir, The Hindu.
The Hindu.
Yes, sir.
What is its cost?
Sir, it is of 5 to it was 5.75 before. Now it is 7, sir.
Who is the chief editor of this paper?
Sorry, sir, I'm not.
No problem. No,
Yes, sir.
just find out.
Yes, sir.
It's
Sir, I'll
your,
let you know
it's
later
your
on.
paper.
Yes, sir.
You must have read about Ramayana, Mahabharata,
Yes,
or
sir.
you must have seen serial. This last lockdown,
Yes, sir.
both serials were coming daily.
Yes, sir.
So have you watched them?
Yes, sir. Sir, even when I was small, my bedtime stories were of Ramayana and Mahabharata, sir.
Very good.
My grandparents used to recite these stories to me,
Yes,
sir.
yes. Actually, your great parents, if they have been doing this.
Yes, sir.
But out of these two stories, Ramayana and Mahabharata, which one you like the most?
Sir, I like although it is very difficult to choose because I learned many things from both of the stories, but I am more interested in the story of Ramayana, sir.
Ramayana.
Yes, sir.
Ramayana, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, people have their own
Yes, sir.
interest, own choice. I also know both the stories. But what I like, I'm not going to tell you. Anyway, in Ramayana, which characters do you like? Which character is close to your heart?
Sir, I like Ram.
You like Ram
Yes,
the
sir.
most.
Yes, sir.
It is your ideal character.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ram for what? He
Sir,
is called Purushottam.
yes, sir.
All qualities, all good qualities he has, which is not possible in a general person. Okay. You like for what?
Sir, firstly, I like him about his first quality that attracts me the most, sir, that his love and dedication and respect towards his parent. Sir, because of which, just because of a promise, he went to Vanvas. Sir, secondly, his love and his quality, his love and respect towards his wife, sir. And I like him because he was the most sorted and calm when it comes when that kidnapping of Sita came into that action, sir. And he was a man who forgives, but when it's come to his respect or the respect of his wife, sir, or the respect of his brother Lakshmanji, sir, he fought. Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Very nice. He respected even his enemies also. He respected even his enemies also.
Yes, sir.
Like
Sir-
Bali and Ravana also
Yes,
he
sir.
respected. Okay.
So he even accepted Vibhishan. when
Okay,
it-
let us come back to your school life,
Yes,
college life. Now tell me, do you get some fixed amount of pocket money during your college or school, or you got on requirement basis? Your pocket money you got monthly, you got, or daily you got on requirement basis?
No, sir, there was no fixed amount. I asked to my parents to give this some amount of money. If they find that that it is okay, that they should, then they would have given that. And if they found that it is too much, they obviously ask about that, sir.
So basically it was on requirement basis.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So you must be carrying some food from your home for taking in recess time.
Yes, sir.
Some lunch box and
Yes,
or
sir.
something. So how did you eat your food in recess? You sat on the table in the classroom, or you sat with others outside? कैसे खाती थी?
Sir, I had a group of 4 to 5 friends, and we sat on in the corridor, and we used to share food and eat all together, sir.
अच्छा, you used to share.
Yes, sir.
उसमें से कुछ लिया, कुछ इसमें से दिया, like that.
Yes, sir. I even offer my food to them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, that's very nice. Do you have boyfriend?
Yes, sir.
How many are there?
So only one. The male who are friends are many, but a special person who I'm sharing my bond with is only one, sir.
He's from Aligarh or from some other place?
Sir, from Aligarh only.
Okay. So what you talk to him generally, you must be in touch with him
Yes,
on
sir.
your mobile or... So what generally you talk to him?
Sir, what happened in a day, how the day have been, just these things. Sir, what's going on in his career, what he's going to do in future.
What he's doing? What he's doing?
Sir, he is a businessman.
Acha.
Yes, sir.
At Aligarh itself.
Yes, sir.
What business he does?
Sir, the construction business.
Construction.
Even he owns tenders in construction, sir.
Acha.
Yes, sir.
Do you mean real estate?
No, sir.
Huh.
Now he started just now only, although he owns a gas agency, but that is a family business. He don't want to indulge in a family business. He want to start his own business. So right now he's a beginner. He got his first tender a few days back. He's doing his work with dedication and that only. So they are building ITI in Mohanpur, I guess in Kasgan, sir. He's there right now.
Okay. Forget about your LLB degree and all. Just think that here at Allahabad, civilian is a very busy place. And that too, Subhash Chavra is very busy place. I don't know what is very busy place at Aligarh. Here Subhash Chavra is very busy place. With one of your friends, you have gone there around 5:30 p.m. for shopping something. When both of you were coming out, one or two guys are there loitering around that place. They teased you. किसी ने आपका दुपट्टा खींच दिया. What will you do?
I will confront him, sir. Sir, I will warn him. Maybe if he really snatched my dupatta, then maybe I would have gave him the slap. Maybe I will shout for help because my friend and me, or maybe she was also a girl. Maybe we were alone. So I will shout for help. I'll ask the shop helper or manager to call the police. These are the things I'll do for.
Do you think there is need for slapping?
Sir, when it comes to because he snatched my dupatta, sir. That is a very big thing. Yes, sir, and maybe that is not my anger, but I can't just say that don't do this next time, or why have you done this. So yes,
This
sir.
Kisan Andolan,
Yes, sir.
actually, what is the problem? As far as I know, the laws have been, enacted for their betterment. What do you think is the problem in this, as a lawyer?
Sir, when I have read all the three bills, the farm bills, there were some merits as well as demerits. We can do amendments. For example, there was no judicial protection for farmers. But in the third sitting, the government said that we can do amendments and then we can pass the bill. Although the Kisan, on the other hand, when it comes to the subject of mandis, sir, there are opportunities because Kisan would be able to sell their production in other mandis too. They are not restricted to that district or that state, sir. But it also, firstly, there was no judicial protection. The concept of mandis was not regularized, sir. And secondly, sir, when it comes to selling your production in that, it attracts various opportunities. Even the private companies, there would be a very tough competition. Again, the private companies, the privatization sector would be it will give more to the concept of that poor will stay poor, but the richer will become more richer. When it comes to the protests, sir, the farmers were protesting initially for 3 months in the Punjab. When they came to Delhi, sir, after 10 to 15 days, the protest was captured. Sir, we were not able to see the farmers, but we were able to see more of the people who meant to cause that type of disturbance or who were against the government from the very beginning, sir. That's why we were not getting the solution. But what happened? In the Republic Day, although it was not clearly mentioned or it was not clarified, but what happened on that the Republic Day was the shame for our nation, because that hoisting of that flag on our Lal Killa instead of our national flag was actually a disgrace, sir, because that thing catches whole of the attention globally in the media as well, sir, and even sir, many groups have their political interest and whole of the matter was politicized. For example, sir, on the Republic Day, the central government as well as the Delhi government should be more strict to law and order.
I have written your this biodata that you played some games also.
Yes, sir.
What games did you play?
Sir, I participated in 100 and 200 meter races. Even I played Kho-Kho, and in my 10 to 12 standard, and even in my free time, I play badminton, sir.
Who is the record holder of 100 meter race in the world today? Who is the record holder?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall it, but I'll let you know.
No problem,
Yes,
no
sir.
problem. Okay. You have written that you took part in debates and all.
Yes, sir.
So you told me that you had been a good debater.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me this job reservation. Tell me 2 points against the reservation and 2 points pro reservation.
Yes, sir. Firstly, the 2 points that will be the merits of the reservation is that it empowers the lower caste as well, and we have and our constitution guarantees even for the setup of these reservations, sir. And sir, the demerits of the reservation are now the general candidate is suffering of this reservation because it is coming from several years, and the low caste is developing and empowering. But when it comes to general candidate, we have to, although I belong to Jat community, we have given the status of OBC at central level, but now we are not we do not belong to OBC at central level, and we have to fight more, and we have to in the entrances, and we have to study more, sir. And when it comes to the people, because when this article was being subjected, the position of the lower caste, SCs, STs and other minorities were very poor at that time. But now you cannot differentiate between that this is a SC student or this is a general student, because the living conditions are same and governments are giving so much schemes and opportunities. Then because they are studying very openly and freely, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you have done this NCC, you have got NCC B certificate, C certificate. This is really very nice. Now let us discuss about military.
Yes, sir.
लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल बड़ा होता है कि मेजर जनरल बड़ा होता है?
Sir, Lieutenant General is a higher rank than Major General, but most of the departments like JAG only, the highest rank is Major General, sir.
At most of the
departments in army, sir, most of the, like in our JAG department, the highest rank is Major General.
That is another thing. That is another thing. Okay. The highest rank is Major General. Okay, that's fine. But Lieutenant General remains higher.
Yes, sir. Is a higher.
What is the highest rank in the army?
Sir, Lieutenant General. The Director General then?
I told the highest rank in the army.
Sir, the Lieutenant General.
It is the highest rank.
Yes,
then what
sir.
is general?
Okay, sir. So I do get your point now. Okay, sir.
Highest rank is general.
General. Okay, sir.
If the highest rank is general, then what is field marshal? Then what is field marshal? This rank has been given to some retired generals.
Okay.
A general has been given another rank. What is the difference between both?
Sir, by the time the person came to general rank, he is at the age of retirement. But because of his qualifications, his experience, and his achievements, he is given the rank in itself. That would be the field marshal, sir.
Okay, find out the proper answer. Right? Okay. Now, what is this SCO? What is this SCO? South China Sea problem. What it is?
Sir, I don't know in detail, but I'll try to communicate to you some points, sir. This SCO, China Sea problem, came forward during the, I guess, 1800s, in the late 1800s, sir. And sir, when the Indo-China war situation arises, sir, I don't know that detail, but I'll try to find it out, communicate to you later.
Okay, try to find out.
Yes, sir.
It is very important issue nowadays.
Sir. Yes, sir.
It is disturbing the whole world.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Throw some point in Indo-Pakistan relationship.
Okay, sir. Sir, the Indo-Pakistan relationships, as you can see, the Indo-Pak war also caused emergency in our India, sir. Sir, the Indo-Pak relationships, although it was being communicated, communicated as diplomatical, but when we came to inside, the situation is not getting better, sir. There have been again and again some practices which is being conducted by the Pakistani army, which always try to hinder and disturbance our Indian army as well as our India too, sir. The Indo-Pakistan relationships, I'll not talk about the treaties and conventions or international relations or UN, but when we see daily to daily news, sir, although India had never and will never going to compromise when it comes to its integration, social security, sir. But on the other hand, the Pakistan try to play a victim card every time and portrays that India is causing a disturbance. But when we see all the initial things, all the initial things were being done by the Pakistan only, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Your interview has been very nice, and do well. Thanks a lot. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Major Kalshi classes online courses for all defense exams. Recorded lecture, e-notes, daily live classes, online test. अब online पढ़ेगा तभी तो फौजी बनेगा इंडिया. Download the MKZ Learning app and fulfill your dreams.